Hi guys, try to be normal here. July 11th, we're at the Star Tribune and an article by Ryan Faircloth. Pardon me. Feds deny Walz's request for aid to rebuild after riots. More than 1,500 buildings suffered damage in the unrest after George Floyd's death. The federal government has denied Governor Tim Walz's request for aid to help rebuild and repair Twin Cities structures that were damaged in the unrest following George Floyd's death. Walz asked President Donald Trump to declare a major disaster for the state of Minnesota in his request to the Federal Emergency Management, FEMA, on July 2nd. More than 1,500 buildings were damaged, as it says above. Okay, the governor's spokesman, Teddy Chan, confirmed late Friday that the request for federal aid was denied. The governor is disappointed that the federal government declined his request for financial support, Chan said in a statement. As we navigate one of the most difficult periods in our state's history, we look for support from our federal government to help us through. Bullshit. Bullshit. When Trump was offering aid to stop the riots and stop those 1,500 buildings from being burned down, the governor said, no way, stay out of our state. Now they want to come crawling for taxpayers' money after they sat there on their sorry asses and watched their city burn. Hell no. Not just no, but hell no. Many small businesses and grocery stores, pharmacies, and post offices were damaged during the unrest. While in his letter to FEMA, Walz said that what happened in the Twin Cities after Floyd's death was the second most destructive incident of civil unrest in U.S. history after the '92 riots in L.A. The Walz administration conducted a preliminary damage assessment that found nearly $16 million of eligible damages related to fires. That doesn't have anything to do with all the rest of it. That's just the eligible damages related to fire. So you could probably look at maybe twice that amount. The federal funds would have been used to reimburse local governments for repairs and debris removal. Now, Republican Minnesota U.S. Representative Tom Emmer on Thursday sent a letter to Trump in response to Walz's aid request, asking for a, quote, thorough and concurrent review, unquote, of the state's response to the unrest so that every governor, mayor, and local official can learn from our experiences and prevent such a situation from happening again. Translation? So that all the liberal Democrat judges that sit there and watch their cities burn will understand that they're not going to get bailed out by the federal government with everybody else's money. It goes on to say, if the federal government is expected to assist in the cleanup of these unfortunate weeks, it has an obligation to every American, prior to the release of funding, to fully understand the events which allowed for this level of destruction to occur and ensure it never happens again, Emmer wrote. Well, the Democrats aren't going to want to do that, because then it's going to expose them and their bullshit for the world to see. They watched their city burn. That's all there is to it. And in my opinion, I don't want one of my dollars going to help them fix what Black Lives Matter and Antifa destroyed. I say go arrest Black Lives Matter and Antifa and make George Soros pay for the damages. He's the one that paid for the riots in the first place. Let him pay for the damages. Y'all have a wonderful July, or have a nice day.